Hola, bienvenidos a la Luna Priestess. See, when I started, I get like, I get stage fright. Okay, let's do it again. Hola, bienvenidos a la Luna Priestess. Today I'm going to be doing general readings for my beautiful Virgo. As I'm doing these readings, this general reading, the moon is currently in Aries, my lovely collectives. It is daring, firing, and impulsive moon. The moon is also a waning gibbous moon, which means vanish, release, my lovely collectives, and remove anything that no longer serves you. As I'm doing these readings, it is a Wednesday, which means communication, my beautiful collectives. So, my lovely Virgo, let's see what juice we have for you. And remember, these messages are timeless. So let's bring in good energies for your messages. So we invite the Holy Spirit and good learning messages for my beautiful Virgos. So let's see what messages Spirit has for you. And I also wanted to just give a brief description on my gifts that Spirit has given me. So I'm one of those psychic readers where I get messages, I hear messages, and as I'm reading these cards, I get visions and I get a story as I'm reading them. I also do not read always on the meaning of the cards, and I do not do reversals. So let's see what juice we have for our lovely Virgos. So, Spirit, what messages does our lovely Virgos needs to hear, see, and know? Remember, these are general readings, so take what messages resonate with you and leave out what doesn't. So, what does our lovely Virgos needs to know? What does Virgos needs to know? What messages does our lovely Virgos needs to know? What messages, Spirit, does our lovely Virgos needs to know? What juice? What do they need to know? What do they need to learn? What guidance do they need? What messages does our lovely Virgos needs to know? My beautiful spirits, what does Virgos needs to know? You can put it down. So, what messages does Virgos needs to know? What messages, Spirit, does Virgos needs to know? What messages does our lovely Virgos needs to know? What guidance do they need to know? What does Virgos needs to know? What messages, Spirit, does Virgos needs to know? What messages does Virgos needs to know? What messages, Spirit, does Virgos needs to know? What advice? What is it that they need to know? What messages does Virgos needs to know? Okay, so my lovely Virgos, the message for you, we have the Ten of Cups, we have the Ace of Wands, we have the Queen of Swords, we have Strength, we have the Five of Coins, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Page of Cups, we have Wisdom, we have Sensuality, We have angelic assistance, and I have some oracles for you. We also have Is It What It Is? The Time Machine. We have the Sun. We have the Evil Queen. We have Palmistry. And we have Change. So, my lovely Virgos, right now you have the 10 of Cups, where you have a lot of joy coming into your life. You have a lot of change. You have a lot of abundance coming towards you, my lovely Virgos. But what Spirit is saying that you really truly have to stay optimistic. You really have to really keep yourself uplifted. And when you're starting to feel ungrounded, you really need to ground yourself, my lovely Virgos. You really have the strength within you. This is what Spirit is saying. You really have the strength within you to bring this beautiful 10 of Cups joy and abundance. But at times, if you can see this beautiful card, you have a lot of strength. But then at some times you can feel like you doubt yourself. So you just really need to remember to not have self-doubt, to really ground yourself and just come back into yourself by going out to outside and grounding yourself, going out to the beach, going to the park, taking walks. This is really going to help you mentally as to bring into this abundance. You are really starting to really think with the Queen of Swords. You're really starting to think, and you're really starting to cut out what no longer serves you. You're really tired of the bull. You're eliminating. You're cutting out as a sword. You're saying, bótalo in my language. Bótalo, termínalo. Take it out of your life. You're cutting it out. You're cutting it as a sword. You're eliminating people and things that no longer serve you. You're very intuitive. You know what your worth is and you know what you want. You may also have a fire sign in you, which if you can see with this fire right here on top of this image. So you may have a sun sign of the moon as a fiery sign, which can be an Aries, Sagittarius, or a Leo. So what Spirit also wants you to do, my lovely Virgos, is to stop looking back. Really stop looking back with the 5 of Coins, to really stop looking back, to always look forward. Stop looking at the past. Let the past chapters close and move forward, my lovely Virgos. We also have the Knight of Cups, which you know you have a lot of abundance coming forward, but you just have to know it within yourself, because with the Page of Cups, you have your cups full. You really know what you want to bring in, but again, you are your worst enemy, my lovely Virgos. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of wisdom. You're very intuitive and you're very knowledgeable, my lovely Virgos. But again, you can be your worst enemy because you start self-sabotaging and you start doubting yourself. But what Spirit wants you to really do is bring in your sensuality, your feminine wisdom, and your passion, your divine feminine energy. This can also be divine feminine and also divine masculine. But this is mainly for divine feminines, that you really need to bring in this passion again and a lot of self-worth. And with the tiger, tigers really run alone. They do not run in packs. They run alone because they know what their worth is and they know what they need to do to complete. They don't need a pack. They are very strong alone. Angelic assistance, divine guidance, loving support. Again, this is a message from your spirit guides that you have them. They have your back. They know your worth, and when you get into these energies of self-doubt and self-sabotage, they're lifting you up, they're carrying you, they're picking you up and telling you what your worth is. So you really need to know this, my beautiful Virgos, that you have a spirit guide that's really watching over you and protecting you, my lovely Virgos. So, evil queen, you deserve sugar, not salt. So again, with the Queen of Swords, this Queen of Swords energy, you are eliminating and you are taking out what no longer serves you, my lovely Virgos. And I can't find the card. So with this Queen of Swords energy, you are really eliminating and you want to bring in sugar, not salt. So again, Spirit is saying this is the second confirmation that you're cutting out what no longer serves you. And again, in my language, you're bótalenlo, you're sácalenlo de tu vida. You're taking them out of your life. You're saying, bótalo, I don't want this. I don't need this. I want it out of my life. I'm cutting everybody out as a sword who does not treat me the way I should be treated. You are the queen. You are also bringing in a lot of communication. You're really saying what your worth is, and you're knowing what your worth is, and you're not taking anybody's bull anymore. This is what Spirit is saying. Is what it is. So you're being very communicative. You're telling people how it is. You're voicing what is it that you want, what is serving you, and what is not. You have the sun coming in, the paint the back into your sky. So you're really bringing in joy back into your life. You know what your worth is. You have the time machine also, this beautiful card with the time machine. You are knowing where you want to go and you're really just going forward. You're not going back into the past. You're staying in the present moment. This is what Spirit is saying. You are adapting to change because you're a very mutable sign. With Virgos, they're very mutable and they're very adaptive to change. So they know what their worth is and they know what they want. So this is what Spirit is saying, that you are going to be going through a lot of change. Palmistry, interpretation. So you're really interpreting. You're really getting a lot of clarity. You're really knowing what, again, what it is that you want, what is that serves you, and what does not. And then you have envy. I am same as everybody, but with different challenges. So remember, you're going to have people trying to give you the evil eye this month, but it is okay because you can eliminate this evil eye by setting your intentions and really protecting your energy. And wearing the evil eye emblem is what I'm getting. And it's funny because I have a lot of evil eyes on my little tarot area, and for some reason something was telling me to put a lot of evil eyes on my table today, because maybe I'm having people wanting to give me evil eye as well. A growth. I want to expand my conscious and my awareness. So really put in your growth, your awareness, and really open up to keep the clarity open to what is coming towards you, my lovely Virgos. Judgment. I understand that everyone has their own unique path and challenges. So remember not to compare yourself to everyone. You are different and unique. This is a message from Spirit to you, my lovely Virgos. So this is a message from you, from Spirit, my lovely Virgos. And remember, if I'm a good fit for you, remember to like, click, and subscribe. Until my next messages, my lovely Virgos. And remember, this is timeless. This message is for you once you clicked on it. Bye now.